Gentlemen, welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to discuss the idea that not everybody you lose is a loss. You know, there are going to be times in your life where you lose people. There are going to be times in your life where people that you didn't expect walk out of your life, or maybe certain things happen so that you have to walk away from that person and you are left with this upsetting reality in the moment when everything unfolds. What I wanted to talk about today is that maybe there are some positives in those people walking away. You know, not everybody that walks away from your life is necessarily a loss, right? And I put it like this: if you've got people who aren't there for the journey, you know, you're scaling up your side hustle, you're working really hard on building your business, you're working really hard to save some money together and get your life together. And for example, one sacrifice that you have made is that you're going to spend your money a little bit more wisely. So you're not going out as much with your friends, maybe drinking, going to the pub, going clubbing. And your friends start to reject this. This is something that I experienced myself. And what I found is that down the line, my friends would start to drop off and I would hear less and less from them. So let's say it's the same situation for you. And it gets to the stage where you're not sure if they're your friends anymore. You know, you're not spending any time with them. You barely hear from them. You text them to reach out. They get back to you, but it's a really delayed response. They take their time. And you just feel alone. You just feel lost. And what I would say to you in that situation is that they were never your friends. You see, the friendship that you had was conditional on the basis that you would meet with them within those particular environments. It was conditional on the basis that you would go for a drink with that friend, that you would go clubbing with that friend, that you would maybe do some naughty things with that friend. But now you're starting to sort your life out and you're starting to pursue this personal development journey. Get your money up, get into better shape, get your mental health sorted out, try and improve every aspect of your life. They're not there. So I say to you, that wasn't a friend, that was a drinking partner. That wasn't a friend, that was someone that you went to the club with. That wasn't a friend, that was somebody who spent time with the worst side of you. So you may be sat here on the other side, missing your buddies, missing the company you had. You don't miss the things that you were doing, you miss that company. I just want to tell you, you've lost absolutely nothing. You've lost absolutely nothing. If the only condition that those people would hang around with you is that you are engaging in activities that made you miserable, that made you want to change your life, that literally turned you away from all of those environments. If the only condition that someone's going to hang out with you is under those pretenses, then that's not a friend, that's not a consistent relationship. You know, a friend hangs out with you no matter what. You know, I can pick up the phone now and I can go and grab a coffee with any of the people close to me. If a friend asks me, I'll go and play football in the park. If a friend asks me, I'll go and walk with them. I am available regardless of the environment. Of course, there's times I'm busy and there's times I'm not available and we have to schedule things and we've got to work things out. But I'm not just going to meet my friends in a particular environment, because that is not what friendship is about. So if you're finding yourself in a situation where you are lonely and people are walking out of your life, you need to remember that you haven't lost that much. It feels tough now, but you are in a stage in your life where you have lost your old friends because you have stepped away from all those bad habits and you've not yet found your new friends. Chris Williamson put it as the lonely phase. The expression to describe this time of your life is the lonely phase. It is miserable. I've been there myself. But there's going to come a time, brother, where you meet the most amazing group of friends and you meet people who have similar interests to you, people who have similar values to you, people who want to improve their lives as well. It's just a matter of bumping into them. But there is going to be a time where you're a little bit lonely, and I want to let you know that that's okay. And I want to let you know that I've been there as well. And it is miserable. It is a miserable time. But just know in this short-term suffering. There is going to be long-term fulfillment. You're never going to want to go back to the pub when you meet the friends that are going to come into your life. And this is not an attack on a pub, right? You know, the pub did nothing wrong. It's just, for me, I associate that place, especially in my small town that I grew up in, with trouble. You know, it was a place to go and get really drunk, so drunk you don't remember. It was a place to go and just be cheeky and go wild. But the thing was, the next morning it was always a huge regret. And it would always feel empty. It would always feel like it wasn't worth the trouble. And now I look at my life and, like I said, I have reliable friends that encourage me to do good things, encourage me to be the best version of myself, and I wouldn't change that for a thing. I will never go back. I will never go back. It's a completely different path. I just want to let you know that it's going to be okay. Another example of where somebody exits your life unexpectedly is maybe if you are unfortunate enough to have experienced this, you find yourself being cheated on by your partner. You know, she slept with somebody else. Or for the ladies watching this, he slept with somebody else. And you end the relationship, but you just feel so lonely, you just feel so betrayed, you just feel so empty. And it's brutal. It really is. It really is brutal. But you know what? You have lost absolutely nothing. You have lost absolutely nothing. You know, if anything, the universe has done you a favor. The universe has done you a favor and called this early. That was not your person. You were not their person. You know, there is no loss here. Maybe you do not have the same company, but who wants company like that? Who wants to spend the rest of their life with somebody that would betray them like that? You know, when people talk about this, there's this fear, especially on the sort of red pill side of self-improvement. You do anything and everything to stop your girlfriend or partner from cheating on you. It's everybody's biggest fear. And it's ridiculous. Now, of course, if that happens, it really hurts. Momentarily, it really hurts. But if somebody cheats on you, they're not yours anyway. They weren't meant for you. It is such a simple equation. It sounds offensive, it sounds silly, it sounds disrespectful to phrase it in this way, but it's true. There's such beautiful simplicity within this description. You know, what have you really lost? If somebody that you are in a relationship with cheats on you, breaks the promise of that relationship, what have you really lost? What have you really lost? You know, you've lost nothing. You have gained something. You have gained the knowledge and saved a lot of time. You saved a lot of time. You know, if you are in your 20s, 30s, maybe even 40s, and you've been cheated on, you've still got a long time to go. You've still got a long time ahead to meet somebody new, somebody who cares about you, somebody who respects you, somebody who values you, somebody who has similar interests to you, somebody who you have fun with. You know, you should be thanking that person, not literally. It's a disgusting thing. I don't want to beat around the bush. It is a disgusting, horrible thing. And it's a pain like no other. But in some ways, we should be thanking them for saving you the time and showing you their true colors as and when they did. You know, it doesn't make it any less painful. I understand your pain. I understand that it's going to take some time. It's going to take some time to recover from such a thing. But you're going to have that time because you have been gifted that time. You have been gifted that time and an opportunity to reset, an opportunity to go again. The universe has gifted you an opportunity to be free. And say, you know what, take your time to recover, but then get back out there. You know, you lose nothing. If people betray you, if people cheat on you, if friends walk away from you, they were never your friends. You know, they weren't in it for the long run. And this is the thing, if you look at it from a long-term perspective, Now, I'm talking 20, 30 years. You've lost nothing. You've just sifted out the bad. You just opened the door and they've walked out. And that's okay, that's gonna happen in life. But don't be wallowing in pain for so long, you know. Look at it like this, look at the long term. They don't want to be friends with me right now, they don't want to be friends with me when I'm down, okay. They're not gonna be there when I'm up. So yeah, guys, look, that was all I've got for today. I really hope that in some way or another you've taken some value from this video. If you have taken some value from this video, make sure to smash the subscribe button and comment your thoughts down below. Let me know what you think. Are you going through anything right now? Is this relatable to you in any way? I want to hear everything that's been going on. So yeah, as I say, hit the like button on this video, subscribe, comment your thoughts down below. As always, thank you for your time and attention, and I will see you in the next one.